and welcome to my session for the summit. For those of you who meet me for the first time, hi, my name is Nuna Isi Ma, and I'm a high priestess diva and your host for the summit. I know that writing your own book will be the most important book you will ever read in your life, and also the greatest asset for your transformational business. I am sure that you have a list of a few books that impacted you tremendously. But I also want you to realize the power that writing your own book will have on your income, your impact, and your influence. And so I want to encourage you to take this magical journey with me into the next level of your transformation and your service to the world. Now, I'm guessing that you might already contemplated writing a book, or maybe even started writing one. The first thing that I want to mention is that if you feel that you have failed in the past, it is not your fault. The task can be overwhelming on many levels, and there is a lot of information out there that can be confusing. Many times that information overloads keep you from success, and that's okay. If you have been concerned in the past that you just can't succeed with writing a book, I want to put those fears to rest. You can do this and you should do this. You just need the right person to explain it to you. In this masterclass, I will share with you my fast and smart method to write a book in a way that turbocharge your income, your impact, and your influence. 2023 is soon approaching, and it's great time to set goals. If writing a book was ever one of those goals, in this masterclass, I will show you how to achieve it and actually write your book in 90 days without confusion and overwhelm. My intention is that by the end of this masterclass, you will be activated to birth the book that's in your heart, so that you can get clarity on your message and share it with the world in a way that sets you up for a 6 figures income and beyond. So by the end of this masterclass, you will walk away ready to get your book done. So this is not for everyone. So let's see who it is for. Experts, coaches, consultants, spiritual and transformational teachers, healers, shamans, and medicine people. Individuals who went through the fire of transformation and are ready to share their wisdom with the world. They're ready to tell their story. Aspiring authors who wish to leave a legacy, and conscious entrepreneurs who want to showcase their services or products. So who is this masterclass not suitable for? People who don't want to write a book. Yeah, there are some of those, so that's definitely not for you. Fiction writers, love you guys, but this is not what we're talking about here. And also people that don't want to get to the next level. Now, what do I mean by that? Writing a book is a transformational process in which you grow to become the author and the authority. It will help you embody more of yourself with new lenses of clarity. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is such a gift, but it is not for everyone. You have to want it. You have to be ready for it. So before we go on, I just want to make it clear that there is no pitch in this presentation and there is nothing for sale today, okay? But if you stay until the end, I have a gift for the value of $497, and you don't want to miss it. It will dramatically change your results when it comes to your book writing. I want to ask you for your full attention so that you are open to receive my transmissions throughout this masterclass. Please switch off all distractions, close off open tabs, social media, put your phone on silence, and ask your family to give you some space to be able to fully absorb what I am here to share with you. Also, it is better to watch this presentation on a laptop, a desktop, or even an iPad for a better viewing experience. So if you can switch off to one of those devices, I highly recommend that. Better than using your cell phone. Writing a book is a tremendous experience. It pays off intellectually. It clarifies your thinking. It builds credibility. It is a living engine of marketing and idea spreading, working every day to deliver your message with authority. You should write one. A beautiful quote from Seth Godin. The book that you write with your message is the most powerful vehicle for your ascension. It will transform you to the next level of your evolution. It will transform your readers and your clients to their next level too. This will also help your business generate success. I want to take a short moment and introduce myself. I don't want to speak too much about myself, but I want to let you know a little bit about me so that you will understand why I'm here doing what I'm doing. For those of you who don't know me, I am Nuna Isi Ma. This is a spiritual name that I received as part of my high priestess training, and it means spirit deer, as the animal deer. Can you see the photo below with my 3 amazing children at Machu Picchu, Peru? This was taken during our 4 years crazy, awesome journey around the world, visiting the most profound places on the planet. You see, I heard a calling to let go of my successful business so that I can align with my life path. I felt that I came here to do more important things than to sell sound equipment and sound systems. And I decided to listen to the guidance and came out of my comfort zone to go explore the world, seek spiritual truth, and do much needed healing. We returned back home when my oldest son, Kai, told me when we were living in the jungle in Costa Rica that I deprived him of formal education. He's now graduating with full house merits in all his subjects, and he's going to study law next year. In the right top corner, I'm facilitating a breathwork group. I have been a therapist and a transformational teacher for over 25 years. The top photo, the one with the life on fire, was taken in Dallas, Texas, at an authors convention, and I'm proudly holding 2 of my books. And in the left photo, I am with James Melinchek, one of my many mentors and teachers about book writing and publishing. My best-selling book, Rise, is a body work that I have developed to heal primal core wounds that all of us as humans have and which are standing in our way to reach our greatness. I can teach it because I went through the fire of transformation myself. In the book, I share some of my personal stories, such as how I saved my mother's life from committing suicide when I was 6 years old. And when I was 10, I moved literally overnight to live with my father and a stepmother who didn't want me because of sexual abuse by my mother's boyfriend, to which she never believed me. So I have healed double-dosed and super potent and abusive mother wounds and father wounds, and I transformed my traumas into sovereign power and purpose. That's why I'm now so passionate about what I do and have the privilege to help other women turn their pain into power and purpose too. I am obsessed with books, both reading and writing them. Writing was always my refuge, my medicine, and my saving grace. And I still have diaries from my childhood filled with my heart sharings. I also know that writing my books transformed my business, my confidence, my career, my income, and I really want the same for you. Today, I am the founder of the Rise movement, and my mission is to help 1 million people to rise and shine. RISE is an acronym that stands for Remember Your Soul Purpose, Inspire Others by Shining Your Bright Light, Share Your Heart, Wisdom, and Unique Talents, and Elevate Others to Rise. The RISE Summits is one pillar of the RISE movement. We already broadcasted a few summits, and here you can see me with some of the biggest names in the transformational world. All from the movie The Secret. I also published a best-selling book together with them. Another pillar of the RISE movement is the RISE Publishing, which was born to amplify the voice of leaders. This year, we helped 16 authors to become best-selling authors, and we are still counting. Your book is the key to unlock your career. It is also a portal for your own ascendance, emotionally, mentally, financially, and spiritually. So let's look at the reasons of why you should write your book. Number one, to generate wealth. And yes, you can absolutely generate a lot of wealth with your book. And it's not from book royalties. It is from what the book is going to open for you in terms of your other work. And I teach how to write a book that will do exactly that, that will lead into high-ticket programs, into anything that you want to do as part of your work and integrate it so that the book can be your best asset to promote that. Number two, it's a sacred service success. I don't know if there's anything more fulfilling than making money and helping people doing what you are here placed to do. I think that's the most soul-warming path you can possibly walk. Number three is position yourself as an expert, become an instant authority in your field. Not for nothing, author and authority comes from the same word. Once you have a published book, it sets you up instantly as a credible authority in your niche. Number four, let your mess be the message for the masses. Share your expertise, knowledge, and wisdom, right? So you have been gone through whatever you have been in your life. Now, how about cultivating the wisdom and sharing it with others so it can really serve others, and you can extend what you have learned to help others. Number five, attract media attention and interest. So once you have a book, it is so much easier to book yourself for talks on summits, on podcasts. You can see that most of the people on this summit have their own book. You can see that all celebrities, without a fail, have their own book. It's almost hand in hand, goes together as your ticket to get media attention. Number six, generate leads and clients on autopilot. That's right. 24/7. You are sleeping and your book generating new clients. How amazing is that? Number seven, amplify your voice and increase your influence on a global scale. There is nothing that can leverage your impact and your influence on such a global scale like a book written and positioned correctly, right? And number eight, leave a legacy. Let the next generations know you. I don't know if you feel the same, but I really don't know anyone in my lineage beyond my grandparents. And I would have loved to have a book, a writing that can shed some light into my ancestors. And by you writing a book, you literally going to be remembered for many generations to come. This is huge. Imagine that you organize your stories, experiences, knowledge, and insights into a book that changes lives and generates you abundance. How does it feel? Right, so I want to share with you the 3 secrets to the art of writing a book, and not just any book, but a book that will change your life, the lives of your readers, and your clients. Secret number 1, you don't need credentials or accolades, nor to be famous to write a book, right? So many people think that they can only write a book if they've got all those certificates and they are famous. This is absolutely not true. Instead, share your integrated life experience to help others. You look at your life, your challenges and adversities, especially, are your initiations. It is almost like you have fallen into a pit and now you had to learn how to come out of this deep hole. Think about a time in your life that you experienced a huge challenge. How did you transcend it? Maybe you read all the books on this topic, or you went to seek professional help. Maybe you were doing some healing and self-development. What are the tools and processes that you used? You are now a few steps ahead of someone that is in the beginning of a similar path. And you can literally create a bridge for them that will take them to the other side, that will get them out of their own pit quicker and with less effort. It is your responsibility to share your wisdom. Somebody is literally praying for you right now. Will you show up? Imagine you have an opportunity to sit with your youngest self and coach her. How much pain could you potentially avoid? How much time could you save to get faster to new insights? What would it be worth for your journey? What value would you place on it? You probably say priceless, and you are right. This is Tracy Gazelle. She lost her beloved father and then started communicating with him from the beyond. She first thought she's going mad until she opened up to this channel of communication and started cultivating all the gifts that came along. She's now a best-selling author and a soul coach for empaths and sensitive people. Secret number 2, you don't need to be a good writer to write a best-selling book. Best-selling is not best written. Can you see that? For me, English is my 4th language, and it's not that I have a talent to pick up new languages like some people do. The opposite is true. English was the only subject that I was failing right throughout school. So if you had to tell me that one day I will be writing best-selling books in English and support others to write their books, I would have never believed you, and probably none of my English teachers either. I still do many grammar mistakes when I write and when I speak, and my kids laugh at me all the time. So if I can do it, you can too. For that, we have book coaches, creative and grammatical editors, and proofreaders. Instead, all you need is a belief you can do it and a roadmap to follow. And both are equally important. Again, I know from my personal experience with the first book that I've written, I had the belief that I can do it, but I didn't have a roadmap to follow. I just wrote my entire life down, and it was very transformative for me. This book took me 3 years to write, almost daily, including 3 times per year where I went on a personal writing retreat, which of course was super amazing and powerful, as I was in silence and fasting or detoxing. However, I never to this day published that book because 2 publishers told me to rewrite it and turn it into a self-help book. The second publisher loved my work and wanted to publish my book, so he offered me mentorship to turn it into a self-help book. I agreed to rewrite it, and then I ended up writing an entire new book. This new book took me a year to write. With my next book, which took me 3 months to write, I decided on self-publishing because I wanted to have full rights over my book, and I started geeking out on how to write and publish a book that will be congruent with my vision and goals, and this is what I'm here teaching you today. So writing a book is a skill you can master. You don't have to be an amazing author to write an amazing book. This is Ashley. She never considered herself as a writer, let alone an author. Today, she's a best-selling author which leverages her business as an empowerment mentor and a physical therapist. My darling, your story matters. Let that sink in. I truly believe that if you are on this summit and in this presentation, it is by divine orchestration. You have been through a life worth telling and sharing, because it can be inspiring for others. I know you have goodness to spread and lives to impact, and your contribution is vital. Even if you think that you maybe haven't had as dramatic of a life as others, you have still had to go through your own journey, which can help people that are needing that exact help. Your story is your glory. It's all about letting your authentic and vulnerable voice speak from your heart while cultivating the wisdom that you gain from the challenges, adversities, and initiations that you went throughout your life. Secret number 3. It doesn't have to be complicated, confusing, and a long time process to write a book. Instead, it can be done quickly with ease, grace, and divine support. The fact that I was mentored by my publisher paved my way to understand the art and science of writing a book. The superpower comes from the 3 S's: support, systems, and strategy. This is Yvonne, the author of the Goddess series, and we helped her to become a best-selling author, and that was a huge growth opportunity for her. I want to share with you this spiritual truth. To birth a book is like to birth a baby. You need the union of the feminine and the masculine. You see, we all humans have both energies within us. They are very different and both are vital for this creation. The masculine essence is the logical energy of planning, directing, protecting, and it is most important for the foundation and the container of the book. The feminine essence is the emotional energy. It's creativity, intuition, download from the mystery. It is circular in its nature. The feminine without the masculine can be chaotic and all over the place. We need both to be in union. That's why I created the fast and smart method to write a book, which is the inner marriage of the feminine and masculine energies. The FAST represents the divine feminine, and it's an acronym that stands for frequency, alignment, soul guidance, and transformation. In my program, I coach you through how to raise your frequency, create alignment, connect to your soul guidance, and experience transformation. SMART represents the divine masculine, and it's an acronym that stands for strategic, for personal and business goals, marketable to get media attention, authority establishing, revenue generating, and targeting clients. Can you see how they both very different in essence, and yet both are very necessary to be in union for this creation to work? I want to invite you to place your hands on your heart and close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and connect to the unique message that lives inside your heart. I want you to imagine yourself holding this powerful book with your name on it. Does it feel amazing? Does it make you feel uplifted? Does it give you more confidence? So now let me ask you these questions. Are you ready to say yes to fully step into your life's mission? Do you want to up-level your sacred work and your divine income? Are you ready to shift from the best-kept secret to the best-selling author in your niche? I hope that I lit you in a fire to write a book. Now you have two choices. One, to wait, wander, make excuses, and stay where you are. Or two, write your book. If you know that you want my assistance, I can definitely help you in a few ways. I have a solid, proven, advanced strategy that will support you step by step to write a book with a powerful, clear message that changes lives and turbocharges your business. This is a time shortcut, complexity reduction, frequency alignment, and all-round transformation that the best-selling book is just the cherry on top of the cake. This is not for everyone. My gift to you is an invitation to book a strategy call with me where I will help you gain clarity on your message and map out your book. This is my superpower, maybe because I have 4 Virgos in my astrological chart. When you book your 30 minutes chat with me, with no strings attached, I will also give you an incredible author activation meditation that will shift your vibration as an author. The value of this call with the meditation is $497. So I am super looking forward to meet you in person, to see where you are, and to give you the gift of creating your book, whether it's with my help or not. I want your success. So you're welcome to book your chat. Here is the link below. It's nunaisi.com/chat, and I will see you inside.